This is Ronald Araujo flying across the pitch. This is Araujo shutting down Vinicius Jr. This is Araujo, pure passion, pure power, the lion heart of the new Barcelona defense. Ask any Barcelona fan and they will tell you the same thing. Araujo is a world-class defender. He's the future captain. He is the one player you cannot afford to lose. But what if I told you the very quality that makes him so spectacular? That raw, untamed athleticism and terrifying recovery speed is also the one thing that is quietly masking a scary truth about his game. The truth that, unless he evolves, Ronald Araujo's ceiling might be far lower than everyone is projecting. Nobody is talking about it, because when Araujo flies in with a match-saving tackle, the crowd erupts, and the mistake he made 3 seconds earlier is instantly forgotten. His greatest strength, his insane pace and physical dominance, allows him to consistently bail himself and his teammates out of trouble. But if you watch closely, you realize that he has to use that speed so often because his tactical positioning and decision-making are still a weakness. He is relying on his legs to fix the problems his mind creates, and relying on physical gifts in a tactical game is a ticking time bomb. Let's be clear, Araujo is a phenomenal athlete and a generational talent. He is the perfect center-back profile for the modern game. Unrivaled pace, aerial dominance, and mentality. He's already won the most important battles. He's been the kryptonite to Real Madrid's attack for years. But the most elite coaches in the world are not fooled by athleticism alone. The first sign of trouble is his injury record. Araujo has already struggled with recurring muscular issues, particularly in his hamstring. Elite center-backs rely on consistency, and persistent injuries will erode the one superpower that makes his current play style possible. His explosive speed. What happens when the recovery run gets 10% slower? The second sign is his rashness. How many times have we seen him lunge in, giving away a costly foul or a clear red card? Take the infamous foul against Inter Milan, PSG, and now Chelsea against the high-pressure team in the Champions League. These mistakes almost always stem from a panic decision when the pressure is on. He has the heart of a defensive midfielder, wanting to jump out and win the ball, but a center-back's primary job is to hold the line, not hunt the highlight reel. This is where the scary truth becomes clear. Let's compare him to a true world-class CB who doesn't need to break the sound barrier every 5 minutes. Ruben Dias. Dias relies on impeccable positioning and anticipation. He reads the play, steps in front of the pass, and his work is done with minimal effort. He's a tactician. Araujo, by contrast, is a reactionary defender. His first instinct when the ball is played past him is not to adjust his body or communicate with his fullback. It's to turn and sprint. This is an exhausting way to defend, and it shows a crucial gap in his defensive intelligence. In the modern game, a center back is often the team's first playmaker. They need to break the lines and progress the ball into midfield, and this is arguably Araujo's biggest hurdle to reaching the absolute top tier. While he has improved, his ball progression is still basic. Under intense press, he often opts for the safe sideways pass to the other center back, or worse, a hopeful long ball that cedes possession. This restricts the team's build-up play, forcing the defensive midfielder to drop deeper and slowing down the entire attack. The most elite defenders in the world, like Militao, Diaz, or Van Dijk, are all excellent passers with a high success rate for breaking lines. If Araujo can't become consistently clean and composed on the ball, top managers will always view him as a player who is brilliant defensively but a tactical liability in possession. So what is the fate of Ronald Araujo? The good news is that everything he needs to improve, positioning, passing consistency, and decision-making under pressure, can be coached. He has the mentality, the desire, and the God-given physical tools. But the scary truth remains. He's currently covering his flaws with his superpowers. If those flaws are not drilled out of his game, and if his body starts to betray him with injuries, he risks plateauing as a very good but not truly elite center back, who is remembered more for spectacular recovery tackles than for consistent, commanding defensive mastery. Araujo has the potential to be a legend, but he needs to transition from being an athlete who defends to a defender who is also an elite athlete. What do you think is the biggest hurdle for Araujo?
Comment down in the comments below And do subscribe if you are gonna support Araujo in this tough phase.